Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading and an early happy Halloween to you. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the week of October 25th. Now Gemini, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Gemini, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that is somebody impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. And I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. So I do not read reversals. Seems like some of these cards are coming out reversed. There's no right or wrong way to read the tarot. That's just the way that I prefer. But at any rate, let's see what we have here for you. Make sure everything is in view. Looks pretty good, Gemini, I have to say. Looks really good, actually. But let's just make sure this is all set up. All right. Looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom. You have the Five of Swords. So this is the energy of loss or defeat. This can indicate maybe somebody who is trying to win at all costs in your life. Can be a challenging card. However, the thing with this Five of Swords here is it's totally recoverable. Okay, whatever loss you have, this isn't like the Ten of Swords, which indicates finality, completely done. You can see the person in the background here is down, but they're not out. They're waving their flag, but they're not completely out. They know that they still have more to go, and this is just one minor setback on a long road, on a long journey that they're on. And so with this Five of Swords, yeah, you may be dealing with a challenge from somebody. Like I said, there could be someone here in your life that is not backing down, or just like their whole objective is to win. And that may be what you are dealing with at this time. But what I will tell you is you have, really that's the only challenging card. That's really the only challenging card here on this reading. And so this is all going to work out. This is definitely some sort of minor setback is what I feel like saying. Now right away in the middle you have the Star. This is an incredibly good card. This middle card spills into the rest of the cards, and so it's very important, this placement in this reading. And you have the Star, which is a wish granted. It's like your dreams, your wishes coming true here, or about to be. And you can see here that this person on the card is actually a genie, and they grant wishes, which is why this is associated with that. But they're also in healing waters of renewal here. This is also an Aquarius sign. Some of you may resonate with that. Some of you, it may not have anything to do with your situation at all, and that's okay. But really, this is also telling you that there's hope and optimism for the future. So the whole thing with this Star is, you know, not only is it talking about wishes and dreams potentially coming true, it's also great if you've been nursing a conflict or an injury or an illness or something challenging here, because it indicates that that situation will heal. And that's actually what I feel like is going on for you. Now, in the past, you have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Excellent. So you've had this Page of Cups here. So somebody you've maybe been interested here on your mind, because this upper row is the row of your thoughts. You could have, I don't know, met somebody and like felt a romantic connection with them in some way. This is like news or offers of an emotional nature. So this can mean that someone's maybe interested in you, dating wise, but it can also indicate that like there's happy news or good things coming your way as well. And so it's a really nice card. And the thing is, you have another card here indicating good news in the past. So this is a quick moving event with the Eight of Wands, the quick moving event that brings about good news. This is the feeling of getting unstuck. It's accelerated motion. It's finally moving forward. It's wands moving forward here. It is indicating travel. travel by air, travel by flight, travel by something, and it can indicate like long distance as well. And so some of you maybe have met somebody from a distance or something like that with the Eight of Wands, Page of Cups. I do try to bring in messages for both love and romance as well as career and finance. And so some of you potentially like have met somebody long distance wise. Maybe you're starting a relationship like that. Others of you, what's going on here is there's just something good happening from the past that's now coming forward. And with that, you have this Two of Pentacles where you're weighing options here. If you're not weighing options, you know, the Two of Pentacles talks about juggling or fluctuating wealth. By default, it's a good change in finances. And to get it paired with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups, I feel like there's been news or an offer recently that's maybe come around with more money than you were expecting, or there's been like a nice sort of increase in your money situation. So I definitely really like to see that. I love this combination so far. Let's keep moving forward here. In the current situation, you have the Strength card, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. So we've talked about how this Star here, I do feel like some of you are recovering from maybe a small challenge. I also feel like maybe some of you are going to be in the spotlight, or there's going to maybe be an opportunity. This is not going to be for everyone, but some of you may have like put something online. Eight of Wands, you can think distance, internet, right? Distance communication, internet communications, with the Star indicating stardom or being in the starlight. I feel like some of you maybe will go viral. I don't know, so not everybody, but some of you. You have this Ten of Wands here as well. This is potentially what you're not seeing, because this lower row is what you don't see, is some sort of burden that you've been carrying. It may not feel like you're carrying a burden, but like subconsciously, this may come to surface, okay? Because this person here is sort of walking an uphill battle, if you will, fighting an uphill battle. And the thing is, each one of these wands on their back indicates knowledge gained or experience earned along the way. And so it does say that you have experience, you know what you're doing, you are seasoned, and you have all the tools to get through this. This is not your first time dealing with this. So you got this, Gemini. And what I also want to say here is you have this Strength card above, which is, this is all about courage, confidence, taking bold action. This is Leo energy, having the courage to walk next to a lion. And so for some of you, you know, maybe you're not expressing how you feel to somebody, where you have the Page of Cups and the Strength card if you're here for relationships, something like that. But there's maybe like some bold action that you need to take here, and that might be on your mind as well in this week. Now, in the future, you have the Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Empress. This looks very good. I have to say, if some of you are dealing with like illness or injury, like it's maybe a family member or you literally yourself dealing with illness, you have the two biggest signs of that situation healing, of that situation working out, and it's going to be all okay. The Temperance card is another healing card along with the Star. So some of you may be dealing with that. Maybe there's been an injury or an illness in the family, something like that. I do see this looking good. Obviously not medical advice, but some of you may be dealing with that. You also have this King of Swords. Others of you are just weighing like decisions and making like a level-headed, logical decision, not be like balancing out your fire and your water, your emotions and your passion here. And lastly here, you have the most abundant card in the tarot. So what you can't see coming is potentially abundance, because it's in this lower row. And you know, the Empress is mother energy, but it's also like fertility and nurturing something in your life, such as a project or a job or an opportunity, like a mother would nurture their children. And so it talks about fertility and prosperity and things coming to fruition. And it's a very good sign for anything relating to abundance. It's Venus energy. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward here and see what else we have to clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. I also really appreciate you being here, Gemini. Thank you for spending your time with me. Check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below, and sign up for my email list. It'll be the first thing that you see on the website. So let's see what we have here. We had a bunch of cards that wanted to come forward. So the first one was Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So this is all about having compassion, not only for others, but also for yourself. And the author does associate this with alternative energy healing or alternative therapies such as Qigong, Reiki, yoga, Tai Chi, things like that. Some of you may be doing something alternative here. Maybe going to like a chiropractor or something like that. You have Joan of Arc, voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Okay, with that strength card, some of you like need to express how you feel or something like that. And then you have Odin, psychic insight, your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. We all are psychic, okay? This is something that's miscommunicated, misconstrued. We all are psychic, and it's really just your intuition and your ability to trust the messages that come in. So trust that things are going to work out here. Okay, you have no. I feel like that's that Five of Swords. It's like a small rejection. It's something that you'll get through. You have You're Ready, which is one of the better cards to get in this Oracle deck. It's the last card in the Oracle deck, indicating you've gone through some sort of journey. And then Opportunity. Yes. Very nice. So some of you having something come through with the Empress, Opportunity, You're Ready. And this maybe is at the back, on the back of a rejection or getting turned down for something. And it's like, finally, like, here it is. And I feel like that's the message so far. I definitely see opportunities with Eight of Wands, Star, Empress here. And even the Temperance card, if it's not healing, it's a turnaround, which you could even say is healing, but something turning around for you, Gemini, finally. And you do have this offer as well with the Page of Cups and the Opportunity card. So there's something coming in. Trust your intuition on that. Okay, you have the Hermit, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. That's very good. So the Hermit is somebody who is kind of like a solo traveler of knowledge. Okay, they travel the universe for understanding, for knowledge, for self-awareness. And they're like sort of the one of the, like, probably the biggest academic in the tarot if I had to choose. And they are all about self-mastery. And so some of you with this Page of Cups, I don't know, like maybe there's an opportunity coming in for you to do those sorts of things here. If it's not romantic, which I don't know if it is for some of you, but if it's not, it's sort of like there's a different opportunity that's going to allow you to build skills or build mastery in some area. You have this Ace of Swords with the Eight of Wands. Ace of Swords is like a very good card. It's breakthroughs. It's like the clouds clearing, making a way for new beginnings, victory and success. It's a very good card. And mental clarity as well. There's something here with skills, analytical skills, like knowledge, something like that coming in here. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, nice. A progression of events. Three of Pentacles is teamwork, working together with others, but it can also indicate just reward and recognition. It can be like that first thing that you do to get like a job raise or something like that, to get noticed. Some of you may be getting noticed by a boss if you work for somebody. You have this Knight of Wands here. Wow, Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance card coming in once again. Okay, some of you have had a burden on your shoulders around health. Okay, and if it's not your health, it's a health of a loved one or a friend or, you know, a family member, something like that, because we have Temperance twice with the Star. I feel good. It's become a burden because the Ten of Wands is there as well, but I feel like good about this. Obviously, I can't give medical advice. I have to say that, but like it seems like this will turn around. You have the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, arrivals. The Knight of Pentacles, I like to say as an arrival, okay? And this is somebody who is coming forward to offer their pentacle out to you, saying, we're interested. You have the star power. You have everything we need, and here's an offer. And, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is a long event. It's like slow and enduring. It's not a lottery win. It's something you've been working towards. Knight of Wands, double knights here on top of each other. Knight of Wands indicates like a trip. Maybe you're taking a trip. Maybe you're changing residence, moving to a new house or a place. It's also just passionate, sort of jack of all trades, maverick energy. So let's see what else we have here. Okay, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, yeah. and the Three of Swords. Clouds are clearing here, okay? The clouds are clearing in this reading. There's been a rejection or a no, probably in, I mean, with the Three of Swords now coming in, it could be like in relationships and love, but throughout this whole reading, it's felt more like business, career sort of rejection, something like that. But look, the Eight of Wands twice in the same row, we had it over here, and now we have that with the Ace of Swords, which is breakthroughs, mental clarity, the Star, the Knight of Pentacles. Something's clearing here. Something's making way for you to improve and to move forward with your life. And, you know, the Seven of Wands, something around competition, with that Five of Swords on the bottom, Seven of Wands, where like people are, I don't know, like people are seeing you finally happy or something like that. And maybe they're just not taking a liking to that, which is challenging. Those are the type of people that you have to just, you know, let go, is what I feel like is going on here. I feel like that Three of Swords is more about like rejection in a job or like being severed from a job. And just realize with the Empress under it, there's so much more abundance available in the universe for you. And that's what I feel like saying. So let's see what else we have here. Okay, yeah, great fortune, occupation, perfect. I'll tell you what that combination is. I love that combination. Message, official person, thief, concern. Okay, that's very clear to me what's going on here. So this great fortune occupation is the best combination to get in this Oracle deck as far as I'm concerned, which is the Kipper deck. That is the author's self-employment combination, okay? This is somebody who will have major success doing their own thing, being their own boss, running the show. And just the Great Fortune card alone indicates major success. It's the best card to get, but when you get it with occupation, it's like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And for you, it's like perhaps a rejection from a job or leaving a job has made way for you to do something else and start your own thing, which has created major success. Getting communication here, getting offers with all the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Page. Now this thief, despair, high honor, concern. Your thoughts here around either an illness, health situation, or for others of you, losing money is causing you to stay where you are. Okay, and so there's something here where you need to recognize that you have everything you need to be a major success with high honor, and don't let those negative thoughts get in the way. So this is an amazing reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. I also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.